All right, so the next thing is how to list items and add bullets to your listings in Microsoft Word. Okay, so to list items, you can list item in any formats that you want. For example, we have these items listed: cat, mouse, school. You are free to add anything. For example, we may add book, and we may add lamp over here, and maybe many more things, maybe a dog or thereabout. So you added all this and you want to add bullets to them. All you need to do is to make sure you are on the home tab of your Microsoft Word, and then you can come all the way to paragraphs over here. So the first thing you need to do is to select the text that you want to bullet. Okay, so you have to highlight by clicking anywhere and dragging to select the entire text, and then you can come all the way over here. You have these cool features like you can align left, you can align center, and you can align right, or you can justify wherever you want, but I prefer it to be aligned left. And to add the bullets, you can come all the way here. You have this first one, you can just click the bullet points. You can see bullet points over here. You can add points like this, and you can see the spacing, well spaced and automatically bulleted on all the items. Okay, you can add this one with this circle. Just within one click, you can change everything, and then you can add others as well. And if you don't want to have any list or any bullets, you can just come to none and it will remove everything. And if you have an idea of what kind of bullets you want to add, you can define new bullets from here. Okay, you can just click to define new bullets. You could define the fonts. Okay, what kind of fonts are you targeting? You can just click on font and you define the font type over here, and then the font style. You can see them over here. Do you want them to be italic? Do you want it? What size do you want? You can specify the size and the font style over here, and you have the color. You can specify the color as well, and underline, or what kind of line do you want it to use, and the line color as well. You can have it here. Do you intend to have strike through or double strike through or superscript or subscript? You can define all that from here. So it's all up to you. You can even go to advanced and have the option to check on other different features like the number spacing, number forms, and stylistic sets, spacing, position, scaling, and all that. You can check from here and change accordingly to what you are going to add as a bullet character. You have the bullet point position. So where do you want the bullet to be located? This is indented at 0.63, which means the distance from here, from the bullets to the text. Okay, so you can increase or decrease it accordingly if you want. Okay, so right now we can leave it at 0.63. If you want to have, you can always see the preview over here as you increase. This is 1 centimeter, or you can decrease and you can see the preview as it is changing over here. And you can add bullet points, different kind of bullet points from symbols. You can search from symbols and you can see according to your message. You can check on anything, you can search any symbol, and you can make it your bullet if you want. You can search anything in the range of symbols that we have, and you can pick anything and just make it your own symbol. So you can add pictures as well. In cases when you have a picture that you want to use, you can easily select and you can bring it in to serve as your image. These are some of the default ones that Microsoft Word has made available. You can just select on any one of them and then you can add it as one of your bullets. Okay, so this is just a sample. You can see it has just added that one that we've selected, and if you okay this, it's going to add this to all your selection as the bullets. Okay, so you can see it very nicely done. So you're free to customize the bullet to define any type of bullet, and you have the text position. Right now the text position is at this. You can increase it or decrease it, and you will always see the preview from here. Okay, you can decrease also, you can see the preview from here, and you have the add tab stop add. So when you hit the tab, where does it stop? So you can add it from here. Okay, it also defines the position of your tab. Where do you want the tab to stop? So you can preview also, you can increase or decrease accordingly, and once you hit on OK, you'll be able to see the preview down here. You can select on anything, any kind of bullet that you've added. Very easily done and nicely done. You can select on any, but for now let's go with this one just for demonstration purpose. So this is the first one. You can add all this, and you can add numberings as well. You can come to the next one, will give you different types of numbers. For example, you have recently used. I've used the alphabet A, B, C, and then you can have this one also, the small letters. You can change them directly. Just make sure that you have selected all the items that you want to bullet. So you can add the capital letters as well. You can see with just one click, it has changed everything. And you can add the Roman numerals as well. With just one click, you can change everything. And then you can go ahead and put in 1, 2, 3, just like so. And if you go to the next one by hitting enter at the last item, it's going to give you automatic the 7th item, which may be maybe a car. All right. So, and this is going to be automatic. You can keep writing the items and you can always get the next one. So this is very much automated. This is automatic. Okay, so you can come to the click button. Also, you can define new formats in cases when you are not certain with what you have here, the alphabets, the Roman numerals, and the numbering. If you are not certain and you don't want all this, you can define new formats from here, and you'll be able to go through. And the number style, you can have the number style, different styles over here. You can see even you can start with 0.1 or 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, or first, second, third, or 1, 2, 3, depending on what kind of arrangement you want, what kind of formats you want, or you want none. You can still click here. Right now it's set to 1, 2, 3. You can make it first, second, third also over here, and you can make it start at 9 or start at a given number. Okay, and then we have the number position. You want it to be left. The default one is left, but you can click to add it at center or at right. Okay, you can align at this position. Okay, text position, you can indent at this, and you can add the add stop, just like we've explained. And in each case, you can still see the background, you can still see the preview over here of what it means and what you can change. Okay, so once you're certain with what you have, you can check out the fonts and check out some things, just like we have explained also previously. So you're free to just check and customize the numbering accordingly. Multi-level list. This one comes in when you are dealing with different kind of headings in your document. For example, let's say in this very document, we have an introduction, we have overview, and we have what are themes, reading, or thereabout. So introduction can be heading 1, this one can be heading 2, heading 3, or thereabout. So later on, you will understand when I start using it. So multi-level can define your text, your headings in something like this. So you can have 1, and then you have sub-levels, and you have 1, you have sub-levels in alphabet, A, B, C, or you have 1, 1.1, 1.1.1 sub-levels or thereabout. You have 1, 1.1, 1.1. You can arrange all these, or you can define these sub-levels also. So you can select anyone, but then you have to define the characters, okay, the headings. Okay, so assuming we have our text, headings, introduction, overview, and what are themes, all these are subheadings that have different multi-levels. Okay, this is maybe level 1, header 2, header 3, which means header 1 is the main one. Okay, header 2 comes under header 1, so something like 1, 1.1, 1.2, and 2 or thereabout. Okay, so if you want to define it, you can just come all the way here, you click, and then you define the heading type. Let's say we'll go with something like this, and we can define this one as header 1. So we select it, and then you can come and define it as header 1. You can see it has taken 1, and let's make this one header 2. You can make it header 2, and you can see it has taken 1.1, and you can make this header 3, which is 1.1.1. okay, 1.1.1. okay, you can see, and maybe we can make this header 1, which is going to be 2, and then you can have multiple ones. Okay, so you can go down and add more. For example, when we have something like, and we select this one and make it header 2, you can see it's 2.1, and on each case you can customize the heading properties. Okay, whatever level the heading properties, like heading 1, you can just right click and you can come to modify. You can change everything here from the text, the formatting style, to the size, to the bolding, italicizing, and underlining, and automatic coloration. You can change the color of how you want the subtopic or the heading to be. For example, this one is black, we can make it blue, and you can see the preview over here. And you have the other features as well. You can easily quickly check where you can see the heading 1. You can change the name if you want. You can check the paragraphing styles. You can link them up, style based on normal or style following the paragraph. You can change all this from here, and you can play around with the alignment and how the heading 1 should be defined. So you can clearly define it. And the beauty about this is with just a simple click, all heading 1s will take effect into what you have changed to. Heading 2 also, you can just right click and say modify, and you can change, for example, the sizing. to something like 16, and you can see the preview here. You can change the color to maybe red, and once you hit on OK, all the heading 2 will be automatically changed to this format. For example, you can make this also heading 2, and you can see it has changed with this just one click. So this is very, very handy and nice, this multi-level scaling. The next one is to attach different kind of line spacing. For example, this very text, we can highlight it, and then you can come to the line spacing over here. You just click on this small drop down, and you want it to be double line spacing or single line spacing. You can see, or triple line spacing. You can say mostly we use double line spacing, and once you hit on double line spacing, you can see it has just separated your text into double line. It has just converted into a double line spacing. Okay, so you can customize also. If your line spacing is more than double, you can check and add more. You can check out the spacing at least or exactly. You can put the number here, and then before, the after, how do you want them to be. You can easily put before the line and after the line. Before you get to the next heading, what should happen? Is it single line or double line? You can change all that from here, and then the indentation, you can play around with it from here. So this is very handy and nice when you are dealing with projects or when you're writing manuscripts, so you can easily attach, or you can customize or format your text accordingly. And then over here you have the coloration. You can change the fill color of all the document. You can select and change, and you can add borders if you want different borders to your text accordingly, and you can say no border at all in case when you don't want to have borders. Okay, so let me undo this. I don't want to add anything. And then down here you can sort the document. For example, you can sort your listing. For example, in this document I have these names listed, 5 of them, and maybe I want to sort them according to the from by text. Okay, in ascending order, I can just click on OK, and you can see it has changed it in ascending order. And if you want to sort in descending order also, it will automatically do it for you. This is very handy when you are dealing with multiple names and you want to rearrange them or sort them according to their ascending or descending order. So this is for text. We can do the same for numberings. Let's say we have these numbers and we want to sort them in accordance with this is number. Automatically it detects that this is number, and we want to send in descending order. We want to sort in descending order. We can just click on OK, and you can see it has just sorted. Okay, regardless, this is automatic. You can click also to do it in ascending order, and you can see it has changed everything. Then the last thing here is this formatting mark is very, very important. The last thing is the formatting mark. You just click to enable it, and it shows you the various places where you have spaces and what is happening around. Like this place, you know, you have different spaces around. You have different enter point here, and you have this marks the end of the write-up, and then there is a space in between. If there's a space, you always see it with this small dot. Okay, and it just signifies how correct or accurate you are in your work. It will help you to guide you through so that you don't have excess spaces in between the wordings. Okay, if you have multiple spacing, you will be able to know. So it's just, you can, if you look closely, you can see the dots signifying spaces and the end point of all the text. Okay, so you can see signifying spaces, and it's very, very easy so that you can have very quick and very nice work done in Microsoft Word. So you can always enable it, and once you're done, you can disable to bring it back to have the only text around. Okay, so this is a bit about how to use the paragraphing tools to customize your text to edit your Microsoft Word document. And that does it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.